Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Respected listeners, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we reach the final and most powerful chapter in the life of Prophet Yousaf, a story that began with a dream and ends with divine fulfillment. It is the story of how faith, patience, and forgiveness can turn pain into power and despair into destiny. Let's return for a moment to where it all began: a young boy with a pure heart, a special dream, and brothers whose jealousy led them to betrayal. They threw him into a well, thinking they had erased him from their father's love and from history. But what they didn't know was that when humans close one door, Allah opens another far greater, far higher. Years passed. The young boy became a man tested by slavery, tempted by sin, and imprisoned without justice. Yet through every trial Yousaf stood firm. His heart never wavered from Allah's remembrance. His story is proof that true strength lies not in revenge, but in steadfastness. When Yousaf was released from prison and appointed the treasurer of Egypt, it was not merely a change in his position, it was the moment when Allah's promise began to unfold. The dream he saw as a child was finally taking shape. But Allah's plan was not complete yet. Years later, the famine spread across the lands. People from all directions came to Egypt to seek food, and among them were the very brothers who once betrayed him. They entered the court of Egypt. Standing before the ruler, they did not recognize their own brother, Yousaf. Imagine that moment. Before him stood the men who threw him into darkness, lied to their father, and caused years of grief. Yet now they stood humble, in need, their faces filled with fear and shame. This was the moment of truth. Would Yousaf take revenge? Would he remind them of their cruelty? No, because prophets do not repay evil with evil. They respond with mercy. When Yousaf revealed his identity, saying, "I am Yousaf, and this is my brother," Allah has indeed been gracious to us. His brothers were speechless. Shame and guilt filled their hearts. But instead of anger, Yousaf spoke the most beautiful words of forgiveness ever recorded in human history. "No blame will there be upon you today. May Allah forgive you, for He is the most merciful of the merciful." Surah Yusuf 12:92. Subhan Allah, this is the essence of greatness. Forgiveness, even when you have the power to punish. In that single moment, Yousaf didn't just forgive his brothers, he freed himself from the pain of the past. He showed the world that forgiveness is not weakness, it is the highest form of strength. When his father, Prophet Yaqub learned that Yousaf was alive, he fell into sujud of gratitude. He prayed, and Allah restored his eyesight, a miracle that symbolized that faith and patience never go unrewarded. Soon, the family of Yousaf entered Egypt, reunited after years of separation, pain, and longing. And there, in that divine moment, Yousaf saw the fulfillment of the dream from his childhood, his parents and brothers bowing before him in respect, just as he had seen the sun, the moon, and 11 stars doing in his vision. Yousaf said with tears of gratitude, "My Lord, you have given me power and taught me the interpretation of dreams. Creator of the heavens and the earth, you are my protector in this world and the hereafter. Let me die as one who submits to you and join me with the righteous." Surah Yusuf 12:101. This is where his journey finds peace, not in the throne, not in wealth, but in closeness to Allah. Prophet Yousaf teaches us that every stage of pain has purpose. The well taught him patience. The slavery taught him humility. The prison taught him wisdom. The palace taught him forgiveness. Every difficulty you face today is part of your preparation. When people betray you, when your life feels dark, remember Yousaf Remember that the same Allah who took him from a well to a throne can take you from your hardship to your success. So never lose hope. When doors close, keep faith. When hearts break, trust Allah's timing. When people wrong you, forgive, because forgiveness invites Allah's mercy. Dear brothers and sisters, The story of Yusuf ends not with power, but with peace. He didn't seek to rule others, he sought to serve Allah. He didn't seek revenge, he sought forgiveness. And that is the greatest success, when the heart is free from hatred, when the soul is content with Allah's decree. Let us take this lesson into our own lives. When trials come, be patient. When success comes, be humble. And when people wrong you, forgive, just as Yusuf forgave, because in forgiveness lies your peace, your strength, and your destiny. May Allah grant us the patience of Yusuf, the faith of Yaqub, and the purity of heart to forgive those who wrong us. May He turn our tests into triumphs and our pain into purpose. Ameen. Wa assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.